And now, Bottom Split Theatre.
Hi, and welcome to another week of Bottom Split Theater. This week, we are at USA International Speedway for the Street Stock Series. I'm Alex Albert, and with me is David Haynes. David, do you want to go ahead and take us down through the starting order?
Absolutely, I'd love to. I was away last week, but it's great to be back here on Bottom Split Theatre. So, on the pole position with the quickest lap in qualifying, it's Heather Branch in the number 1 car. Alongside them will be Adam Lawson in the 11. Then behind them on row 2, Devin Luban and Blake Foley. Making up row 3 is Scott Metcalf and Timothy Collins. Behind them, Chase Stanton and James Johnston. Eric Press, Hayden Cummings behind them. And with the last qualifying time, Joel Kelman and quite a few more behind, electing to either start from the pits or from the back of the field, or just flat out didn't get a qualifying time in. I think we've got 17 cars, so this is a good grid.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see some racing here tonight. Quite a chatty bunch too, and as we all know, the more that you talk, the faster you go in oval racing. So I expect these guys are going to put on a heck of a show.
Right, lots of activity over the airwaves, these guys lighting it up to their crews and to the other drivers. We've got 40 laps ahead of us at this lovely USA International Speedway. Are we in Lakeland, Florida? Did you just hear an engine blow on the grid?
I did. That might be a new record. Hope that's just something with the simulation. But if not, then that's a definite first.
Well, this is entry-level racing, and maybe mechanically, some of these cars just weren't quite up to scratch. Or
so we're waiting on Lawson on the grid
error
here. Lawson, I guess, gonna choose to start from the pits. Yes. All right, well, doesn't get much better than second, so kind of surprised there, but if he's quick enough, he could still win this thing. If just the way these things sometimes play out, sometimes surviving is the name of the game. Although sometimes we see some great battles. Hopefully it's the latter tonight.
Yep, 2 pace laps before we get underway. We've just started the first one. Bit of weaving behind the safety car for these guys. Not sure how much temperature they think they're going to get in, but...
Heather Branch, though, it looks like racing for Christ up there, making sure to claim all of the front row.
Well, I hope he's watching.
Oh, and the 8-car stopped there on the grid.
Has not moved, and there's a bit of a pile up before the action even starts.
Oh no. This is going to be on a highlight reel.
Are we going to have to go to a replay before we start?
So a bit of a checkup there, and then the 17 just kind of drilled the 16. That wasn't like he didn't see him coming. It was I don't know really what was going on there, but seems like it's about time to get racing. The 17 hit the back of the 14 over into 16. It was quite the combo shot, but let's get back up here to the lead because the green flag's out, and here we go. Heather Branch down into turn 1, followed closely by the 5 car of Devin Luban and Blake Foley. Oh, the 7 getting loose. It oversteers into the corner. Oh, I mean, into the wall, nosed in. The aforementioned 12 and 16 got caught up in that as well. But out front, we continue to see our leader, Heather Branch, pulling away.
Yep, they were straight on the throttle when the pace car came in. Very clean getaway for our leader. Not quite as clean further back.
Adam Lawson, who qualified second and started from the pits, is about a little less than a half a lap ahead here, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do. The 7 car who got caught up in that first lap oversteer incident, Timothy Collins, is pitting now.
So first and second starting to put a gap on third place as they pass a lap down car. So Heather Branch and Devin Laban, both of them in contention for this win in the early stages and making a bit of a breakaway.
Yeah, looks like they've really set sail towards the front, going to try to open up this gap over third. Scott Metcalf just not quite able to match the pace right now, but the 5 definitely looking racy. Ooh, got in there a little too deep, pushed up. The 16 stopped there in the middle of the corner. Smartly stays stopped.
Yep, if you are in an odd position like that, the best thing to do is be predictable.
Maybe he stalled it. I think he could back it up by now. Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah,
and our leaders go by again.
I think.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. As we see a good battle there. What is that for 5th with Chase Stanton looking to pass Blake Foley here.
It's sun out in Florida today and quite a warm track temperature. So some of these guys might be hopefully thinking about saving their tires because they see a bit more car movement, a bit more yaw angle creeping in as they go about. The tires might get away from these guys in 40 laps if they're not careful.
And here we go. Chase Stanton making his move on Blake Foley. I think they might have had a little bit of contact, but that's not unexpected in this series. And slides up in front. Blake Foley going to try to do the over-under with his Trump scheme. But these races, as you mentioned, are pretty long. They're 40 laps, 25 seconds a lap. It's a harder race, I feel like, than the Charlotte races, which are only 20. The laps are a little longer there, but I feel like the 40 laps here is quite a challenge.
And I think the shape of the circuit plays into that because there is quite a bit of, brake, turn the car down, and then accelerate off the corner. And if you lose your tires and you're losing your grip there, that'll hurt you a lot more than some of the more flat-out speedway tracks.
And we see another spin there on the backstretch. That was Scott Metcalf, who was running 3rd. Ooh, and wow, that was close. Let me see here. Can we go back and see what happened to Metcalf? Looks like he just got a little loose. Slippery out there. Just kind of oversteered. Oversteered right into the wall. Chase Stanton, though, he's a fast mover now up into 3rd.
Yeah, Blake Foley's lost another position to the number 12 of Hayden Cummings while we were watching the replay. Hayden just got a good run out of the corner, got in underneath, and is moving up. Blake Foley losing a couple of spots.
Oh, here we go. Look at the 9. The 9 and the 17. Not sure what caused that. That looked like that was a bit premeditated. Okay, so it looked to me like the 9, what originally started 9, got a little loose off of 2. A little slow into 3. The 17 got there, gave him a little bump, knocked him up out of the way, and then I don't know. Maybe that was just a young driver learning. Maybe it's just a racing deal.
17 might have been expecting the 9 to have tracked up a little bit higher. I don't know.
Oh, here they go. The 17 trying to keep up with the 9, not able to match the pace, and oversteers, overcorrects, and loses it.
Our 2 leaders get through unscathed, and there's still not too much to separate Heather Branch and Devin.
And now
Laban.
the 10, Joel Coleman, going the wrong way down the front stretch. Oh, is this going to be exciting? Oh, no, backing into victory lane. Waiting his turn, which I don't know if he'll ever get a turn. Drop the clutch, Joel. That was a gap.
A leader might get a bit held up through the traffic here.
Oh,
Let's
here he
see if
goes.
that 9 car wants to play nice. Heather goes to the high line, and I think that's fair game. The race is still on for the lead.
Oh, for sure. And it looked like the 9, not able to match the 5's pace. Oversteers a bit. Loses the forward momentum. Oh, and the 9 gets up into the 14 of Heidi Kapler. Wow, the 9's hit just about everything but the pace car. Chase Stanton got a piece of that coming through, as well as the 12 car of Hayden Cummings.
Huge sideways action
here we go.
for Heather Branch, and now bumper to bumper for the lead. Will Devin Laban try and get down to the inside line? Not quite. Their run stymied contact again. A bit of a bump. I think that's fair enough, but it's close as it's ever been for the lead.
Yeah, you couldn't get well anything in between them. They were touching.
No,
Here we go. The 5 really gets a good run
there.
out of 4. Last couple times, really closed down that gap. All right, as we ride along the second place. Ooh,
right there.
Oh man, closes right down to the bumper. Not able to quite get the run off that time. Let's see if he closes it down here on the entry. He does. Oh, he looks. Ooh, slides up a little bit into the 1.
But I think that's move done. That was very decisive, but got it. But I don't think the number 1 car is going to disappear. I think this is still on. I think.
And the 5 gets a little loose. Now they're side by side with the lap car, going to be 3 wide. Here we go. Oh, it's the 5 and the 1 both slide up a little. Here they go. Lucky to avoid contact. A little too much wheel in it for the 5. But he's able to keep it out front, David, and we're not even halfway yet.
No, we're on lap 18 now, and it's side by side again on the back stretch.
The 5 can't seem to keep the rear end of the car under him coming off a 2. Must be awfully slick over there.
It is hot on the track today, honestly, and I think you might want to run a slightly higher line in this hot weather. Maybe you're not doing your tires any favors getting all the way down to the low line every time.
Well, I think you might be onto something there. The 5, ooh, man, the 5 still cannot get the drive off the corner off of turn 2. The 1 pushing him into turn 3. Yeah, this is a great battle for the lead.
Just when we think maybe the 5 cars got it, they're getting slidey on the exit of the corner, and the run goes to the 1 car, and then it switches back again. Now, this is the biggest gap we've seen for several laps now, at about 3 car lengths.
It's going to be halfway this time by. And the gap is 0.3 of a second. Wow, and here we go. A bit of a wild card up ahead, the 9 car, James Johnston. He's been into just about everyone tonight. Let's see if he has any kind of effect here on the leaders race. Oh, as the 1 car woes it up behind him, I think that's going to be a mistake. Going to try to pass him on the inside. That cost Heather Branch some time.
Probably should have tried to go the highway around. Does so this time, and I think that's job done. But really balked on the exit of 4, and that's cost quite a few tenths, quite a few car lengths back now. But it can still close up.
Yeah, it cost him about a half a second, but this has still got a long way to go. 18 to go this time. So we continue to see some great battles here at the front. This is our best battle we have for position on the track in the 5. A little bit of wiggle. Oh, off of 2. And finally, the 1 being affected by it. Whatever's over there, the 1's finally got it on her tires as well.
Closing up now for 3rd and 4th place. Chase Stanton living up to the name, chasing down Hayden Cummings. And now
big
close.
Big crash, front stretch. 3 car, he's out of the way. Yeah, continue on. The Chase Stanton really giving chase, though. Yeah, 3 car just gets loose there, loses the back end, pulls it to a stump and takes the tow. All right, but at the front, we see a great battle. Devin Luban continuing to stay ahead of Heather Branch. Heather Branch right on the bumpers. The 5 slides again off of 2. They look like they're having so much fun out there, David. I wish I was with them. Oh, here we go. The 9 mixing it up again.
One more time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What is the 9 doing? Oh, no. But here we go. The 5 and the 1. They have to be smart here. Work together. Oh, and he goes. Oh, man. That is just some dirty dealing there. The 9 is.
I do not think that is very sporting at all to interfere with the lead like that. We'll take another look at that, and I guess our viewers can come to their own opinion on it, but I don't think that was on at all.
No, that was definitely premeditated. He looked like he was up for nothing but trouble. It really stinks because we had a great battle going for the lead with Heather Branch and I'm stumped for their name at this point.
Devin Luban.
Devin Luban, yeah. Yep, Devin and Heather having a great battle. But I think we still have a good battle here for second and third. So let's see who's going to get that second step on the podium. And you know what? This race is, it's not over yet. They might be able to get up there and get a piece of this win.
Yeah, that number 12 car, Hayden Cummings, having a fantastic race. In second now, up 8 places, started 10th on the grid. Maybe not the hugest amount of pace as they're getting closed down by Chase Stanton, but maybe they've just avoided the number 9 car and some of the other problems out there. Higher line for Hayden Cummings and Chase Stanton in the number 6, choosing to get down to the low line.
Yeah, Hayden Cummings really letting it set sail into turn 3. I was amazed by the amount of speed he carried that last time through. Really riding that high line, keeping it high, wide, and handsome. Able to stay ahead of Chase Stanton, who's a hard charger out of the Indiana group. But I think Hayden Cummings has a great shot at being our Dick Insider hard charger of the race war. He's up 8 positions before he started right now. And Chase Stanton, the other guy, with a good position change, he's up 4 spots.
Yeah, both of these guys doing well for themselves and trying out some different lines on this paperclip circuit. Sometimes down low where the rubber is, sometimes higher.
Oh, now the 7 causing some problems here for the 11. They're not racing for position.
Yeah, that number 7 car, that would be
Timothy Collins. He's 3 laps down, so Adam Lawson, last car on the lead lap, trying to get around him. Here we go, the 7, bit of an oversteer. Ooh, the 11 just trying not to get wrecked on the way by. There we go. Oh, good deal.
Avoids that. Wow, that was nearly some bumper to fender contact, which you don't always want to see here on iRacing.
Right, and so I'm sure Adam Lawson is really glad to just get through there without any damage. Now he can try to race Blake Foley to the end. It'll be 8 to go next time by.
Yep, our leader crosses the line. That is 8 to go. 4 seconds clear is Heather Branch of our battle for second and third, Hayden Cummings and Chase Stanton. And then quite a gap further back there to Blake Foley and then Adam Lawson, the last car on the lead lap.
Yeah, so I think we're going to stay with the 12 and the 6 all the way to the finish unless something changes here.
A rather measured approach, I think, from both of these guys, the 12 and the 6 car, because I haven't seen them getting as much yaw angle on, getting as much slide as we've seen from some of the other guys. Maybe just driving within their limits of the car, the tires, and the track, and just aiming for that finish, keeping it clean. But obviously, their second place would be good for either of these guys, and I think both of them want it.
Oh, for sure. I know I said I thought we'd be here to the finish, but we might have a pass a little further back. I'll keep one eye on that while we keep the eye here on the battle for second, because it is a little closer. Cummins and Stanton. Stanton looking right under the bumper there, exiting turn 2.
Yeah, less than a car's length between them. Number 6 goes a bit higher. Chase Stanton then comes back low, gets the power on early, trying to do that to get a run. Real late apex.
Yeah, he swings out wide this time. I think he's going to make a move here on the high side. It's about time, right? It's 5 to go. It might take a lap or 2 to set it up, and if it doesn't go right, you want to be able to try again, so now's the time. Make your move. Here he goes on the high side.
Yeah, if you saved anything in the first 35 laps, now is the time to put it on the table, because it counts right now.
Yeah, Hayden Cummings doing all the right things for him, protecting that low line. It is probably the preferred line when it comes to side-by-side racing. There we see the 6 getting a little loose off 2. Oh, and we missed the pass. Adam Lawson was able to get past Blake Foley there. So big move up for the 11 car. Even though he's down 2 spots from restart, he's definitely punching above his weight here, I rating wise. But Nice pass there in turn 1, though, for Adam Lawson. Good move for the 11 car over the 2. Adam Lawson out of the Virginia club. All right, so here we go. Chase Stanton's going to be 2 to go. Can he get something done with the 12? Ooh, and the 12 gets in there a little bit deep, a little bit slidey. I think he might slip off a 2 here, and he does.
Oh, they're both around contact. 12 hits the inside wall. 6 spins around, no contact with the wall. But
well, the 12 gets away quicker.
Ahead,
I think Cummings is going to be able to retain second here. Will Chase be able to keep third? I think he will. Here comes Lawson for fourth, but he's just going to be too far back. One more lap to go. Half a lap for Heather Branch. She's on the backstretch into turn 3. No need to pass the 7 here. Just bide your time, Heather Branch. Put another notch in the trophy case. There's Heather Branch out of the Carolina Club, your winner tonight. But going back, though, to the 12 car, Hayden Cummings here coming out of 4. Hayden getting caught up in a little something with Chase Stanton, but nothing lost, nothing gained. And Chase Stanton there in third. That's your top 3. Adam Lawson apparently having a little bit of problem here on the last lap, having a spin. Yeah, he just got loose on his own, got up in the marbles. Chase Stanton apologizing to Hayden Cummings, saying he didn't mean to hit him.
Well, those two had some great racing going on, so I'm glad that in the paddock there's some sportsmanship between the two.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that too. And so had 4 cars on the lead lap tonight. That's pretty good. I would say average here is probably about 3, so pretty strong field. Shame to see some of our front runners get taken out by people that are, here just to wreak havoc and wreck people. That's no fun.
So maybe I will give us a rundown now of our results in this race. So our winner was Heather Branch, followed by Hayden Cummings, Chase Stanton. Great race between those two. Blake Foley, then Adam Lawson. Adam Lawson made the pass and then lost it. It obviously goes to show it's not over till it's over, and you've got to take that checkered flag. Then behind them, it's Timothy Collins, Scott Metcalf, Devin Laban, James Johnston, Joel Coleman, and behind them, not as many. Some of those cars might not have taken the finish.
Yeah, but the racing we did see was really great there in the beginning. Like I said, it was a shame that lap traffic got in the way, but Heather Branch, your winner tonight with well-deserved victory over Hayden Cummings and Chase Stanton. So I hope everyone enjoyed what they saw. Go ahead and keep your eyes on the clock, and we'll see you again just past the top of the hour for our classic Bottom Split Theater Road Edition. So I want to thank you again. I'm Alex Albert. He's David Haynes. Michael Derby's the one on the cameras. We want to say good night, thank you, and mahalo.